What's up, people? I'm joined here with my buddy Blake from our horror group, Everything Horror. Say hi.
What's up? I'm the Awesome Maniac.
He, if you haven't watched his YouTube channel, go watch it. It's pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome. Uh,
What we're doing here
part
today
of our,
is
we just learned that there was going to be a new Friday the 13th Blu-ray box set that we cannot wait for.
my good friend Vinny Guastafaro will let us know,
Mm-hmm.
aka Rick Cologne from Jason Lives.
Yeah, one of the police deputies from Part
Wherever the
6.
red dot goes, you bang.
He said that he recorded a new audio commentary for the new set. So, what we're doing here is our 13 favorite moments from the Friday the 13th franchise getting hype for the new box set.
Although it's going to be split, he's going to be doing 7 entries. We're going to be 6. We got to keep it 13. You know, it's Friday 13th. So I'll take that L.
Yeah, sorry, I have to do the 7.
Starting with number 13.
My number 13 is from Jason Goes to Hell, and it is when Freddy's glove comes out of the ground and grabs Jason's mask and pulls it down.
See, see, I wish I thought of that one to put on my fucking list, but no, I didn't even think about it. Like I was just sitting there just thinking about the shit, and I was like, nope, that didn't pop in my head. Man, it is fucking badass though. Even though it took him 10 years to cash in on that,
No, it's bullshit.
it came out. It fucking came out. Not many movies get to drag it away out of developmental hell, but that one did. All right, number 12 for me was Jason's first defeat by Ginny in part two when she was able to fucking outsmart him, make herself look like Pamela, use him where she almost killed him. And then Paul got into the fight with her, and she drove the machete down to his shoulder. Fucking just took him out.
I've always loved that scene from
I
part two
know
because
it's so good.
I've always just loved part two in general.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Um, my number 12 is
11.
huh?
It's number 11.
Right, sorry. My number 11 is the unmasking from Friday the 13th Part 4.
His face is pretty fucking grisly.
Put
Like,
quotation marks around the final chapter.
yeah, the final chapter. Okay, they tried to kill off this franchise twice and it did not work. Only whenever they didn't mean to is when it died.
Yeah, they tried to reboot it and it failed.
It's not like it failed. It made money. Just they didn't cash in on that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking. I love Tom Savini's makeup design for his face in that one. It's just so gnarly. Just like the wrinkles all up here and shit.
The fact that Jason, an unstoppable killing machine, got killed by a 12-year-old boy. I've never,
Hey, when you least expect it.
yeah, I bet you nobody expected him to do that. Going to see that movie in a car, going up there, be like, nah, I don't think he's gonna die. I mean, he might get shot or something, but no 12-year-old is gonna kill him. And then they're like, well, I was wrong.
Oh yeah. Number 10 is Jason in Times Square. Even though I fucking hate Jason Takes Manhattan, it's my least favorite one. Him walking through New York is just fucking awesome sight. It's like what the movie could have been.
Yeah, the movie's shit, but I like it.
You like it.
I like it.
I don't find any redeeming qualities about it, except maybe Julian's death when he gets. Is that his name, Julian?
Yeah,
Yeah. When he gets his head punched off, that's pretty cool too. But fucking Jason Times. Oh, so cool.
like if I'm in a Friday the 13th movie, I usually go towards Part 8 the most.
Don't agree,
I
but
don't.
I'll respect that.
I don't know why. Like it just keeps drawing me back. I don't know. I don't get it.
Maybe
I
it's the
know it's a.
spirit of Jason.
I know it's a bad movie. Like I know it's a bad movie. I just
Mm-hmm.
don't care. Um, what number are we at?
9.
Okay, my number 9 is Jason jumping through the window in part two.
Another part two moment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking. It's a dream sequence. It's a goddamn dream sequence. I will
Mm-hmm.
fight like. I don't see how people don't fucking see that, especially when the little doggy runs in the door and you saw his fucking guts earlier. I'm getting heated.
I don't blame you. People are stupid,
You know what else I get heated about?
but
Steve Dash or Warrington Gillette trying to take all that credit.
I know it's bull. Like he was only Jason one scene and that's it.
It's how Tony Moran was in the original Halloween when he was the face of Michael. Like he didn't play in the whole
And
movie. Nick Castle did, but he got the
yeah,
recognition. He did. But Warrington Gillette gets recognition, not Steve Dash, the real Jason. You know what? They remedied that in the fucking Friday 13th Vengeance fan film. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna post a link to it below. It's very good. It's got C.J. Graham playing Elias Voorhees and Steve Dash playing the sheriff. He gets justice in that movie. You should go check it out.
thank God.
But number 8 is gonna be Tommy versus Jason at the end of part 6, just with the ring of fire around the lake and Jason and Tommy in the boat. Fucking
The,
Jason was bashing on him, trying to drag him to the water. He ended up getting his ass saved by fucking Megan.
he let a blonde-haired daddy girl save him.
Yeah. You know, he was kind of responsible for he was responsible for the entirety of that. That's,
Everybody that died, it was because of him.
he's the one that killed him. He's the one that brought him back to life. Oh, I didn't even think about
Me either. He's like he's like the Victor Frankenstein.
that. He is.
Jason.
He is now. Like, everything is his fault. But I guess he tried to remedy that.
That's mind blowing.
I didn't even think. Hey, number 7.
Ugh. My number 7 is another one from part 2, and it's when Jason kills the kid in the wheelchair.
It's just
Mark.
a lot of great moments from part 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that people overlook that one, just like as another one in the franchise, like, come on, it's Jason's first outing. Yeah, he looks like a country bumpkin with a potato sack on his head, but gotta do something to cover
Like
that mug.
how vicious he was. Like he's a paralyzed kid in a wheelchair, and he puts it in his face, and then kicks him down the stairs.
Yeah, he goes down the stairs with the machete still in his face.
Yeah.
Man, I liked Mark as a character.
Me too.
And Vicky too, she just wanted some, like, I don't blame her. You see that dude's fucking top built.
And Steve Dash was the man. He got kicked in the nuts for real for that role.
Oh, fuck.
When
Hey,
Amy
man.
Steele kicked him in the woods.
Amy, man, Jenny's my favorite final girl. No guess, like, not even gonna lie to you about that one. She's my favorite final girl, probably in all of horror.
Yeah.
But number 6 was Pamela's death in the original. Now, I don't really care for the first movie. It's not like I don't like it. It's just there. It's what kicked off the franchise. But her
Yeah.
death was so well done with the slow, choppy, slow motion, choppy slow motion, and then fucking Alice chopping her head off with the machete. Iconic. It's like not even. It's kind of movie from all of iconic scene from all of like film is Pamela's death when fucking the man hands come up, and you know it's definitely not Betsy Palmer's hands, but
Yeah, because it's so hairy.
like, Grandma,
Here's
you doing
what-
okay?
Here's what some people don't realize. We know her name is
Yeah.
Pamela Voorhees, like, because it's pop culture.
Yeah,
Back in 2008, back in 1980 when that came out, nobody knew
Yeah,
her
she
name
didn't even
was
have a
Pamela.
first name.
You didn't find out until part 4.
Yeah, part 4, just the grave. She was just Mrs. Voorhees.
Yeah. What do you think makes her more creepy? When she doesn't have a name, or when they put a name to a face?
I think it's creepy when she pulls out her pearl white. She's like, "Kill her, Jason, kill her." So it doesn't matter to me.
I mean, I like with Michael, when you don't know why he's killing people. It makes
Yeah,
it
yeah,
more
yeah.
creepier. So when she doesn't have a name and it's just like Mrs.
Like,
Voorhees,
who's this bitch?
yeah, like who is she? Like I want to know her first name. Why didn't you give me her first name? Is she a psycho?
Yeah, like, you don't need a name to be scary.
Yeah.
What's your number 5?
Oh. From part one, when at the end when Jason comes out of the water for the very first time.
Oh, yeah, the fucking jump scare.
Yeah.
So well done, because, like, nobody knew that, like, no one thought, like, the kid, like, that she was talking about was going to pop out. Man, they
So
waited.
damn enchiladas again.
Huh?
Those damn enchiladas again.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm telling you, ever since I recorded my part 5 review, I've just been in and out. Nah, but, fucking, even people who watched Carrie and, like, knew that, like, something was going to happen, they didn't know that. They're like, okay, fine. It's been too long. Nope.
Yeah, like I remember being a kid watching that movie. Like I'm 18 now, and when I was a kid and saw that for the very first time, it scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, man. I didn't actually watch the original until I'd watched most of the other ones. I liked it the first time, but then after I was watching other ones again, I just felt it was. But that's that jump though.
And here's what doesn't make sense: the first one I ever watched was Jason Goes to Hell. I thought that was great. Like it didn't scare me, and it was just awesome because I was like 5 when I watched it. And then I watched part one, and the scene where he jumps out of the water scared the crap out of me. But the scene where the doctor eats his heart, I was completely fine.
But that jump scare.
Yeah,
Yeah, the first one I saw was Freddy versus Jason. Whenever I actually saw it in theaters when I was 4 years old, it was for my birthday. My parents took me, so
yeah.
that was my first exposure to both of them.
Man, that'd been awesome.
I know. I wish I could actually remember the theater.
Yeah.
Speaking of 4 years old, number 4 is the fight in Freddy versus Jason at the end when Jason gets brought into the real world and him just Freddy just fucking throw down. It reminded me of like a WWE fight, just like throwing shit at each other and just like getting shots in from every side. So
Yeah.
bloody though.
The gore in that movie is just great.
Way bloodier than a Ric Flair match.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Yeah, surprisingly barely, just barely.
Well, my number 3 is actually the ending Freddy vs. Jason fight 2.
Oh yeah, was it
I
just the ending of the fight or?
It was the whole fight. It was the whole thing. The whole scene when he gets brought back in the building that was set on fire.
Yeah.
From that point to the end of the movie.
Oh yeah, just the whole fight. One thing Ronnie you did do right was that fight.
Definitely.
Uh,
The
whenever
movie
Freddy,
itself is not that good, but that fight,
oh, I really like the movie.
I,
Uh,
I do, but it's like I like the movie, and there's nothing like I won't trash it or nothing,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
it's cartoonish and it's more of a Freddy film than it is a Jason film.
That's debated. That's what we're gonna be discussing on the next podcast and everything horror.
Oh, sweet.
And fun fact: whenever Freddy got thrown into the water when he was on fire,
Hmm?
that was Rey Mysterio.
Really?
Really? You know
Wait, it
that?
really was?
You really? I'm not kidding.
Dang, I didn't even know that.
That's the only scene like Ray did that though. Was that one?
That was awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'm not fucking with you. All right,
Dude.
number 2
Yeah.
is Jason's death from the final chapter.
Yes.
Just the fucking it's so gory. Just like it still makes me wince when he gets the machete in the face and just starts sliding down it while he's looking at it. Just ugh. That's why I give every in my horror movie reviews. That's why I give the kills the top rating is a Savini because goddamn,
Praise Tom Savini.
praise Tom Savini.
Have you ever seen The Maniac?
Don't think so. Oh, is that the one where the guy got electrocuted?
No, that's Shocker.
Oh yeah, shocker. Yeah, no, I haven't seen Maniac.
Maniac, he does the effects in that movie too.
Oh yeah.
And the killer uses a gun and shoots Tom Savini in the head. He blows. Tom Savini makes a mask of his head, and he blows up his own head.
Damn. Tom Savini also made the Fiend mask.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was his team that designed that.
That's awesome.
I know. You learn all kinds of things today, huh?
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Well, let's finish this off. What's number one?
Okay. The entire barn scene from the minute the thing ran out of gas and she had to run into the barn to the end of the movie.
In part
In
three.
part three.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Not gonna lie. Fucking
From,
Richard Brooker is a swole ass Jason.
I know. I mean, is it more creepier when he's slow or fast?
Fast like Ted White in part four, because he's just pissed off in that.
Yeah, but he's pissed off because of what happened in part three.
I know, because he got a fucking axe in his head.
Yeah.
Fucking
I don't
axe
know.
in his
Like,
head.
to me, that is awesome.
Thank you.
To me, I just think it's creepier when he's walking and then he, like,
I'll just
no matter how fast you run, that he's going to catch you just by walking. I think that's creepier to me.
He's gonna wait for the hose to trip because hose always be tripping.
Yeah, true. Especially in horror movies.
Especially in horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Laurie in Halloween 1.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but fucking Ollie coming out of nowhere, getting his hand chopped off again. Like, I guess he was good for a distraction. That was it. Just,
Yeah, like, you have to know if he didn't come out of that
Chris would have been
barn.
fucked.
Yeah, she'd be dead.
Oh yeah,
There'd
no.
be no axe in his head. Like, she'd be dead.
Yeah, no. He'd still be doing a rampage and might even got to kill Tommy Jarvis. Who knows?
We would have never got that Axel kill though.
Yeah. But the axe in the head, even in the movies, later movies, it's still got the axe mark, which doesn't make sense, but it's still there because of what Chris did in that barn scene.
Yeah, every movie there's a new mask. So if there's a new mask, why is the axe slash still there?
I'm glad it wasn't there in Freddy vs. Jason. At least they tried to remedy that.
There was nothing there in Freddy vs. Jason. Like, all of his scars were gone.
Oh yeah, it was part 3 again.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, that was the whole list. Top 13 from the franchise. I think we got some pretty good ones in there. Differing opinions. Just takes one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. The movie's a piece of shit.
Mhm.
It is. There's just something about it I love.
Hey man, to each their own. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. You want to wrap it up from here?
Yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks, Blake.
Thank you.
See you guys.